Alright everyone, second and final video of the day because of course at this time of day I'm not quite as energetic and I'm also low caffeine because MRE, like Australian coffee, it's a lot more bitter than US or like British coffee. I don't know exactly why, but we gotta talk about Kevin Spacey anyway here because it's an important issue. Kevin Spacey, allegedly when he was 26, and this is really the problem. Some people are trying to cover it. And Spacey's trying to cover his own ass by saying, oh, I'm coming out as gay. Okay, you're homosexual, that's fine, nobody cares. The allegation is that when he was 26, so he's a full adult, he's closer to 30 than 20, he's not on the cusp of 18, he's not 19 years old, he's not, you know, a day before 18, he's 26. He apparently tried to rape or sexually assault or something a 14-year-old who is also another actor who's, you know, a decent, like, B-list actor, who is Anthony Rapp at the time. He was in Star Wars and Twister, some of these other movies. Again, sort of a second-tier actor, but, you know, fairly well-known. Now, that's the allegation. Now, Spacey came out in the wake of this a couple hours later and said, oh, yeah, I don't remember doing this. I apologize if I did. So, like, he can't even outright deny that he tried to sexually assault a 14-year-old. And by the way, I'm coming out as gay. I must have been drunk if I did, and I'm coming out as gay. I'm going to explore my life as a gay man. There are people congratulating Kevin Spacey for coming out right now like it's some sort of massive bravery for someone who is a multi-millionaire to say, hey, I'm basically the same as a couple million other individuals within society. I'm a homosexual. No, no, no. It's not about being a homosexual. Nobody cares about that. Nobody gives a fuck. It's old news. There's so many people who have already come out in Hollywood. It doesn't take bravery. You're in Hollywood. Nobody cares if you're gay. Hell, if you're gay, your career prospects probably rise because then you can be like the cool gay friend in the next big Hollywood blockbuster or something, Kevin. Nobody cares about that stuff. What they care about is that you're not even denying that when you were 26, you apparently got so flat out drunk you don't even remember sexually assaulting a 14-year-old. That's the problem. Now, this is just a further symptom of the sickness within Hollywood, and it's good to see them blowing up. It's good to see the Cosbys and the Weinsteins and all these other morons taken down for their perversion. And I had some other people say, well, this hasn't been confirmed, it's just an allegation. Okay. Why don't we defer to Kevin Spacey's own official statement on the events? He is not denying that it happened. He's saying he was too drunk to remember whether it happened or not. That's not a denial. That's him saying, yeah, I guess I was too wasted to know. Yeah, I might have sexually assaulted this teenager. I may have committed statutory things with this individual. I just don't remember. I was like sauced, man. Don't you see that as a problem? Don't you see it, and don't you find it fucking weird that the same people who will crucify Weinstein or anybody else for non-consensual interactions with adult females don't have a problem with it with a minor male? Like, that's less victimizing? No, I would think the fact that it's a minor takes it to a totally different level than regarding whether it's male or female, unless you think there's an intrinsic difference between the sexes. Which I know most of you psychologically do anyway, even if you won't admit it, because you got like pink hair, and I know it's expected of you, and inside, like, there's a kernel of truth to it, and you realize that. But, I mean, come on. He's saying he was so drunk he doesn't even remember. He doesn't even remember whether he tried to rape this kid. Oh, I don't know. I had like 20 drinks, dude. Yeah, maybe I was like staggering around drunkenly and tried to pin him down. I don't know, but I'm coming out as gay, so congratulate me as being some brave individual. That's not the way it works, Mr. Spacey. Sane people will understand that. But the thing is, overall, it's just another further symptom of Hollywood being really, really weird. You get a bunch of weirdos together, give them lots of money, you get a bunch of eccentric people together, and they're going to do weird stuff. Now, that doesn't mean that everyone is a pervert. And most of the time, if there's any allegation at all, it's, oh, this person does a lot of drugs. This person just really likes hiring hookers. Nobody cares. Drugs and hookers and stuff like that should be legal anyway. Who fucking cares? We're talking about Kevin Spacey trying to pin down a 14-year-old when he was in his mid-20s. That's totally different. I'm sorry, that's creepy. No, it can't be exonerated. And to those of you trying to jump down my throat saying, well, it's just an allegation, he's not even denying it. He can't remember. He can't deny it. He was too drunk at the time. He was apparently in a blackout mode. Well, if you're in a blackout mode, I guess you saying, well, I don't think I did this. I was drunk and I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Oh, by the way, I'm gay. That's not going to cut it, Mr. Spacey. That's not the way that it works. Because that's like Weinstein saying, yeah, I raped this woman, but I was coked up to my eyeballs at the time. I don't remember much, so I'm sorry, but you know, you can't hold me legally responsible. I was on coke at the time. I was smoking crack. I was shooting heroin. It's not an excuse. No court of law would allow it as an excuse. I'd be surprised if Spacey doesn't end up sued, specifically over his response from his official Twitter account. Well, good. I hope he does. I hope he gets nailed to the wall for it. I hope they throw him out of every project. Isn't he in like, what is it, House of Cards, Game of Thrones, one of these fucking series? I don't keep up with any of them. Who cares? There were some people saying, oh, yeah, no, this is bad, but I still like Kevin Spacey. Okay, so you like someone who was too drunk to even realize whether he sexually assaulted a minor. Okay, can you say fucking cult of personality? Like a person as an actor all you want. That doesn't necessarily mean they're a good person in real life. There's a total difference between the two. You can like someone on a professional level and admit that in person they're a total shithead. And Kevin Spacey apparently is one of them. At the very least, he was so drunk he doesn't even remember. Well, then he could have done anything. He could have done worse than that. What if he killed someone, doesn't even remember it at the time because he was blacked out? Oh, mysterious missing person, Jane Doe, still hasn't been recovered. Oh, it was Kevin Spacey all along, but he swears he was so drunk he doesn't remember. Are we going to find out about one of these stories? And then we find out, of course. Not only is he good friends with the Clintons, which is hilarious, because it seems like all these people are. Every pervert who's being outed, they're friends of the Clintons. Can you say Trump curse? Can you say, who do you think could be friggin' involved with this? You know, exposing these people for what they are? I think there might be a connection between them that goes beyond that. He also apparently flew with Epstein. Yeah, that's another strange thing that all these people have in common. They all seem to be friends with Bubba Bill and Brian Epstein. Yeah, but that's just a conspiracy theory, so we won't say any more about that for fear of being labeled like tinfoil hat or far right or some bullshit like that. But we do know that Kevin Spacey was too drunk to even deny it. Well, that's a little bit of a problem, Kevin. That's about all. Peace out.